This is Herat, a tiny country situated in the north of what is now modern Afghanistan. Today we're going to take this puny country and turn it into a superpower to rival Britain and Russia, who seek to use Herat as a pawn in what they call the Great Game. We're also going to be making a play for the 0.5% achievement Duran, which requires you to form Afghanistan and to own all of the old Durrani Empire states without being in another country's bloc. Anyhow, before we begin, take some time to like, subscribe, and most importantly, comment. YouTube will keep me locked in algorithm limbo forever otherwise, so your support is greatly appreciated. You guys truly are kings. Now, let's get into the video. Hello everybody and welcome to Herat, a lovely little country stuck in between Persia, Kandahar, Kabul, and Maimana. It is effectively northern Afghanistan at this point. Yes, Afghanistan, not Pakistan, but it is effectively a tiny, almost insignificant country, but thankfully we do have a few things that are going for us. The first thing that's going for us is the fact that we can actually get corn laws right off the bat. I know it says plus 9%, but if you go into exports right away, you can click on grain and get rid of as much grain as you possibly can. Just by doing that alone, you should be within the range. Yeah, we're plus 53%. That's perfect. We don't even have to touch production at this point. And we're going to go to market, bring in encourage exports, and that alone will get us corn laws when we unpause. But we're not going to unpause just yet. We're going to hit F1, boom, and we're going to go to government. From here, we're going to reform the government and put in armed forces. And the reason why we're going to do armed forces and not the rural focus, because we're not going to go for homesteading right away. We're going to go for professional army right away because we actually kind of need that, believe it or not. We want every bonus that we can for our very aggressive early gameplay. One thing that I'm going to teach you as well when you go into society for technology is we're not going to go for stock exchange first, because we're not really going to be doing a whole lot of building. No, what we're going to be doing is colonization first, because we're going to be doing a lot of attacking. Then we're going to go stock exchange, because stock exchange is amazing. And then we're going to go line infantry, because that's amazing. And then atmospheric engine, and then railways. That's going to be our starter. Not too shabby, to be honest. Now we're going to click on rivalry, and we're going to do everybody except for two people. Trucial states, because we don't want to piss off the British, and Persia, because believe it or not, we actually want Persia to like us just a tiny bit at the beginning. Just a tiny bit, not a lot. Just a tiny bit. And we're going to probably go into diplomatic actions, click on improve relations, become friendly with Britain, become friendly with Ottomans, become friendly with Persia temporarily, only temporarily. And obviously Russia and, all the others. And for now, I'm going to actually suggest that you incorporate Waziristan. There's no reason for you not to. You might as well just do it now. For social mobility decrees, we're just going to put those everywhere because we kind of suck when it comes to literacy. And we kind of want it. And for now, we're going to probably start with road maintenance in Waziristan, because we're actually going to be building in Waziristan first. We'll just put logging camps there for now. We don't actually have logging camps here in Herat, and that's kind of why we're starting with Waziristan. We kind of want logging camps ASAP, but whatever it takes. Now we're going to go into our budget, and you don't really need to change anything. You could kind of leave it here because I think we're currently at 97, and if you increase it, you're going to go under 90. Might as well stay over 90. Why not? You don't really matter with the consumption taxes. I guess you could probably just put opium in and be done with it. For military wages, go maximum. Absolute maximum is what you kind of want. Just make sure if you go for consumption taxes, make sure you stay up in the minus 25% enactment rate. Now, we're going to go into our army. We're going to fix our supplements right away. Boom, 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 done. Boom, done. Easy peasy. Let's take a look at what we got for our commander. He's not too bad, but we're not even going to use him to begin with. I guess we could probably just fix our conscripts while we're here. Might as well. And now, before we even unpause, we're going to declare war on Kandahar. And I always like to pick on their most expensive state. I believe that one is. Let's double check. Yeah, their capital is obviously going to be their most expensive state. So that's the one we're going to attack. And now we're finally, after all this time, going to unpause. Now we're going to unpause it, and just by unpausing it, you're going to see a bunch of these journals pop up. And look at that, we got corn laws. Perfect, let's fix that real quick, shall we? Let's go into trade routes, get rid of these unfortunate trade routes, and we're going to get rid of exports. But since we're here, you know what? We're going to go into import. We're going to bring in some luxury clothing, and I think tea. Yes, we want some tea. Give me that tea. Because it is majestic and everybody loves tea. Now, what we're going to do here, and believe it or not, is we're going to watch the escalation very closely when we unpause. We want escalation 21. We don't want to go over it, because if we go over it, Persia will join Kandahar. It's that simple. That's kind of why we're being very, very careful. We absolutely have to pause it on value 21. If you do not pause it on value 21, you lose the war. It's that simple. Persia's going to jump in against you, and you lose, and game over at that point. But if you pause directly on 21... Ooh, I got a peasant movement guy. There we go. 21. Boom. Bring in Persia. Persia will now do all of the fighting for us. Perfect. That's good. That's pretty good. Now, look at that. We can now take everything that we can from Kandahar. We won't be able to take their Bombay state, the one that's in the far south, because we don't have the declared interest, but thankfully, because of this, we are now going to very, very easily be able to smack Kandahar around without even having to mobilize our own troops, and it is, in fact, as funny as it sounds. It is actually amazing, because, yeah, Persia does all the fighting for you. Life is good sometimes, what can I say? And look at that, we're already in consideration. Not bad at all. Look at that, all of Persia coming in. 59, that's good enough for what I need, because I don't want to lose any troops, because we're going to need every one of our troops later on. Trust me on that one. For now, however, we're just going to unpause and let the war run through. Alright, now we're just going to lovely wait until the war actually does kick off, and once it does actually kick off, believe it or not, we're going to attack somebody else right away. We're going to attack my mana. We're not wasting any time. Because effectively, Persia's going to do all of the fighting for us, and we're going to hit my mana in turn. The reason why we want to hit my mana right now is for one very simple reason: they can't pull Persia in to attack us. And by becoming a little bit stronger, Kabul won't attack us. That's also a good thing. Now, if Kabul does happen to attack you during the middle of this war, and Persia is still in the midst of fighting, you're pretty good. But if Kabul attacks you after Persia finishes up, you're going to lose either Herat or, yeah, you're just going to lose Herat. And you don't want that. Nobody really wants that, do they? No, I don't think they do. In fact, what we're going to do is probably do a little bit of building in the meantime. I guess I should mobilize these gentlemen and bring them in to take out my mana. Beautiful, and not too much of a problem there. And thankfully, it doesn't look like Kabul's going to be attacking us yet. But they might. There's always a chance, and if they do, that's kind of the reason why we went for professional army, believe it or not. Because there's always a chance. It's not a big chance, mind you, but there's always a chance that they could be naughty boys and take a pot shot at you, and that is not something that anybody truly wants. Now, is it? So, for now, we're just going to bring in homesteading. Can I bring the intelligentsia in? Maybe. No, I cannot. How about the petit? No, I don't really need the petit bourgeoisie. Thankfully, oh, there's Kabul. Okay, so it looks like we're going to fight with Kabul after all. Now, what do they want? They want to humiliate us. You know what? We're just going to give in. Yeah, we give in. You win. Congrats, guys. You're the best at this. We're okay with this. I don't care if I lose prestige. I don't care if giving in. It keeps me safe, and it'll keep Persia from literally clobbering me. And look at that, we get a lovely little liberal movement agitator. We got 2 agitators now, that's pretty decent. Although this guy kind of sucked, he's a slaver. I'm not too happy about that. Can I bring this guy in right away? No, I cannot. Let me take a little teensy-weensy look over here, see my... Nope, we're not even pressuring them. Okay, so bolster, and we're going to suppress the absolutists, and I'm going to try to suppress the pro-slavery movement, which means I'm going to lose a little bit of money here, but that is just something that you have to do sometimes. And the reason why is because pro-slavery movement does have a very large amount of pressure on the landowners, and we can't have that. That's not good. That's no bueno. What's going on here? Sugar shortage. Ooh, we need sugar. Okay, I'll take it from the guys who just humiliated me for literally no reason. But hey, I'm okay with that. I'm very much okay with that. We are pretty much safe. Our immediate neighbors will not be attacking us now that my mana is going to be taken out of the picture. And we could probably start moving south into Kalat and Makran now. That's always a good idea. Let me just finish up this war very quickly. Uh-oh, they're claiming Haziristan. That's not bueno for me, but that's okay. We'll take care of it. And not too bad. Look at that. That's, not even 6 months into the game yet. I guess, yeah, 9 months into the game, but yeah, not even a full year into the game yet. We're already looking pretty beefy for Herat. Heck yeah. Okay, I think now it might actually be a good time for us to finally go after Khalsa and Macron. We've kind of put it off for a little while so we could get our declared interest in place. Oh, I just gotta wait a little bit longer. Hurry up, please. Hey, we got homesteading. Not too shabby. That's pretty nice. There we go. We are Bombay interest finally in place. Let's now attack. Take a look at what they got here to defend them. Literally nothing. They're a joke. We mock you. We spit on your grave. I'm going to have to incorporate somebody else into the war, however. I'm going to bring you in. And the reason why is because we need somebody to be on offense and somebody to be on defense. And defense is going to get pretty much crudded on because they're pretty much going to have to hold this side by themselves. Hopefully they can hold it. And these guys are going to have to go complete ham over here with very few conscripts. Oops, let's make those hussars because they're a little bit better. And hopefully they can hold out. Hopefully they can push forward because I want that land very badly. In fact, should I try to bring in... Can I bring in Persia? No, they're not even in the war. Oh, well, we're just going to take Macron and Bampur for ourselves then. Whatever, it's ours now. I know I could take them as a subject, but I don't want them as a subject. I just want them out of the way so I can have the shoreline. A lot of people don't like having the shoreline, specifically because there's always a chance that France and Britain can attack you. But that is part of the reason why we become very close with Britain. And we should be getting close with France. I probably should have done that a little earlier, but, I mean, I forget things too. I can't help it. It happens. We make do with what we do. It happens. Now, are we going to win this war handedly is the question. We should be able to. Uh-oh, they are losing on this front, and that is no bueno. I might have to move some troops over. In fact, I'm going to do that at this moment right now. How about 2 for now? Hopefully that's enough to keep them alive without losing on that front. Not too happy with that outcome, though. That's a very disappointing outcome. Hopefully, nope. And again, I'm gonna have to move some more troops. Yikes! Yikes! What is going on here, guys? That is my best defense. Ay. Okay, move over, please. Oh my goodness, they are getting swarmed. I might have to send even more troops over. Okay, let's do that right now. Jesus, Murphy. This is getting crazy. Okay, at least we're still winning on this front. But finally, we got some good numbers going on here. They cannot stop us on either front now. They have lost this war effectively. And I forgot to build again. That's not smart of me. I should be building, especially since I need more logging camps. I have no more logging camps to work with. Oh, I guess my mana. We'll use them. For now. Let's put another opium plantation in. I deleted the last one like an idiot. Not smart of me. But it's looking like we're crushing on this front. That's pretty good. Not too shabby. And hey, we don't have to worry about you guys anymore. In fact, we could probably merge you together. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to merge you together now. Just like that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. They are completely toasted. And we are the victors. Look at that loveliness, except for this garbage right here. Couldn't really get rid of Kandahar earlier, but you know what? We're not even going to worry about them. They're just, they're nothing to us. And let them fight. No, we're going to ban it because it's annoying. I hate that. I hate the duels constantly coming up over and over again. Unfortunately, looking like we're running into a little bit of a bureaucracy problem. That's not too bueno. Maybe, just maybe, I should focus on getting my government administration up. That's a good idea, I would say. I can't really put it in. Well, I guess I could put it here, but no, we're running into problems here with government administration recruitment. I don't think I have that much of a problem. Yeah, I got 3 million people in full acceptance. I guess it's just their qualifications. Too bad. I'm going to have to find a way to fix that. Maybe I should just go for religious schools. Definitely something to think about. What should I aim for at the moment? Probably getting off of traditionalism and onto interventionalism. I think that's what we're going to do right now. Oh no! It looks like Persia wants to attack me now! They're trying to take Bampur Herat from me. I can't let them do that. Well, they got 91 battalions and we have 39. Maybe I can pump that up a bit. Yeah, I can. Okay. 41 now! Woohoo! We got 41 battalions! And that's not a whole heck of a lot now, is it? We're probably going to have to move our people up very quickly, but take a look here. We're friendly with Russia and Britain. We're very cordial with them, in fact. So much so that they're willing to join. Obviously, I don't want to be a protectorate of Russia because then I lose the great game. Obviously, I don't want to give them land because that's just craziness. But thankfully, Britain just wants obligations. So you know what? Join the war, Britain. Come on in. The water is fine. I probably should have set a war goal before I did this, but whatever. Whatever. Okay, we're going to take Khorasan. We're going to take... Actually, for now, we're going to wait. I don't want to be attacked in the meantime. Hey, we got interventionism. Not bad. Not bad at all. Should we go for colonial affairs right now? I don't really want to give them local police force. Who should I bring in, though? Can I go for per capita? No, I don't have currency standards yet. Dang it. Hurry up. Don't have stock exchange done yet. Because I was crazy and I decided to turn it off so I could put line infantry in because I'm really scared of being attacked by a bigger power than even Persia. I guess maybe I should have just stuck with stock exchange though, but live and learn, live and learn. Oh well, we're not going to cry over it. It's okay, we're doing okay. I need to think very quickly here. What should I aim for at the moment? Now, I'm going to wait until the last second, in fact, because I don't want to draw Russia in by accident. Never mind. Russia doesn't care. Okay, so we're going to pull in, take Kerman, and I guess Hormuz is cheap enough. Yeah, I don't want Bampur, because we're going to surround Bampur, and yeah, it's hilarious. Because we're cheesing this time around, and we don't mind having weird border gore going on here. It's just the way I do things, man. Just the way I do things. Okay, we're going to move our guys up once we turn red in the escalation. Done. And they are in full defensive mode because I don't think I can beat them straight up in a fight. No, I cannot. But eventually we will be able to defend ourselves. Thanks due in part to our lovely friends, the British. Now, maybe I should be building a navy really quickly because I think I'm going to need a navy. Let's see here. We're going to put landowner Bureau in. We're going to import some man of wars real quickly from the Brits. And now that we got that all done and dealt with, we're going to effectively make a single navy because I do want to start doing some naval invasions here. And Persia's not particularly good at defending against naval invasions now, are they? What is going on here? Are you attacking somebody else? I thought you were my friend. What's going on, guys? Guys, help me out, please. We're only evenly matched, and that's not good enough. I want to beat them. I don't just want to be evenly matched. I want to be better. I want to be the best. I want to smack them around. There we go. Send me those 22 troops. That's what I like to see. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 22 troops are exactly what I needed. Thank you very much. Now we're looking at a 47%. Ooh. Was that the British East India Company jumped in there? Not bad. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Now, who shall I send out? It's going to be you. We're going to, we'll put a Hussar in as well. Why not? You do need to join over there, however, and you need to be promoted. Good enough, good enough. And now, let's go after Fars. Now nobody's defending, right? Good. That's an easy victory for them. Or it'll just pull their troops away. Whatever. That's fine. That's fine. We don't need to win. We just need to make it easier for our front lines to win. That's the real goal at the end of the day. Let's try this again, though. Let's do a little boat cheese, shall we? Little bit of boat cheese. And nope, they're still guarding. Wow, they're vigilant. I will give them that. They are very, very vigilant. But I'm persistent as well. And they appear to be pulling away, so can we hit it? Nope, they're very vigilant. But again, it's keeping them weak. So we'll just keep doing this until we win the fight. Eventually, yeah, we won. Haha. Losers. And now I'm going to disband. And now we're winning on 2 fronts. Haha. That's how you win on 2 fronts, my boys. That's how you win on 2 fronts. And now we got multiple fronts winning. And I think this war is pretty much over. That's what I like to see. Don't rely on the AI to do the work for you. Do it for yourself. Hey, we got mandatory service. Hey, I get a little more conscripts now, do I? No, I don't. That was a waste of time. Just gotta wait for line infantry, and then we'll really be pretty much balling at that point. However, I'm gonna pull you away again, and the reason why I'm pulling you away again is because it looks like we have another naval invasion to be done. Yeah, they're trying to cheese me from behind. I can't accept that, so we're gonna hyper cheese, because that's what I do, and that's what I'm really good at. So we're gonna do that here as well. Are you defending? Yeah, no, it doesn't look like you're defending. So you're gonna lose that front as well very shortly. How unfortunate for you. How fortunate for me. Funny how that seems to work in my favor every single time. It's almost like I'm designed for cheese. It's almost like cheese is what I'm all about. I am the Gouda master, the Havarti king. You cannot breathe with me. Hey, and Persia is toasted. Look at that. They are no longer the superpower in the area. Well, I mean, kinda. Mostly because of their conscripts. And we don't really have that many conscripts, believe it or not. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but it's because we got professional army, I think. Unfortunately, we got a little bit of border gore. Maybe I'm going to have to clean that up. That might be a good idea, right? Unfortunately, economically, we're still not doing too particularly hot. I would like to get a little more construction going on in here, but we just don't have the money for it, especially since we're still focusing on expansion. Unfortunately, you know what that means. We got to do some more cheese. Well, before we do some more cheese, let's go after Kandahar. I would like to get rid of this, and I don't know. France, you're going to join in? Please don't. Please don't. Don't do it. I wouldn't like that very much if you did. It would be very unfortunate for me if you did. But we're just going to get rid of Kandahar real quick in the meantime. Mostly because it's a bit of an eyesore and I'm tired of looking at it. Not to mention I kind of want the extra population because I'm having a hard time dealing with the qualifications problems that I have. I'm still not over 20% literacy despite the fact that I've been spreading around a lot of the social mobility. And yeah, we still haven't got religious schools yet. Even though we've been waiting almost a year and a half for it to finally pop. It just doesn't want to. Oh, did my guy die? Yes, he did. That's unfortunate. We'll just pull another one in. Please do some damage and win the war for me. Hey, line infantry. Very, very nice. Now we can do some real damage. And we got a little bit of a boost on religious schools too. And there goes Kandahar. Simple as. And who should I go for next? Maybe Brunei. I could probably beat Brunei if I built up my navy a little bit. It doesn't even have to be a lot. Just a little bit. I'm going to say, yeah, go for Transvaal maybe? Can I go for Transvaal yet? No, they're still guaranteed. Too bad. Do they have gold yet? I'm wondering. Let's take a look. Yes, they have gold. Oh, I really want to attack Transvaal now. Oh, I would love to attack Raj'd now. Oh my goodness. How about Brunei? Yeah, they got a little bit. We're going to go for the gold. The reason why we're going for the gold is because I need that crutch right now. Building up economically is very nice, but gold is a lovely, lovely crutch to use. And I'm allowed to cheese this time, so I'm going to cheese this time. Whether you like it or not, I love cheese. I love gold. And I love cheese. Well, still no luck on the Transvaal front, huh? Nope. Same with Orania. Okay, we're going to go after Brunei after all. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to bring in another import. I thought I still had one, but I guess I do not. Okay, now that we have it again, how about we go for 1 and 1, and I guess another 1. Okay, so we got quite a few ships now. We're going to split off an army. Now we're up against Brunei, right? Which means we got 8, but they don't have line infantry, and we do. So we should be able to win this one with just 4 units. Let's try it, shall we? What's the worst that could happen? I'm sure I probably shouldn't be asking something like that. There's always something worse out there. Great power could intervene and smack me around, treat me like a little child, a rambunctious boy who got a little too big for his own britches. Probably should put a port in. Oh, no, we already got one built. Good. I forgot. And we should probably start building some grain because we are starting to run low and it is hurting our standard of living. And we are only going to be able to hold on to very high taxation for so long. I probably should fix my military wages while I'm here. The poor too must reap the benefits of our politics. In fact, they shall, and they will. And I forgot to attack Brunei, didn't I? Let's do that right now. Ooh, uh-oh. British East India Company might intervene, but I don't think they actually will. Because they kind of like me. In fact, I could probably pull them in fact. No, I'm not giving you a state. I don't think you're going to jump in, though. The reason why is because you are not a very big fan of jumping in. It's very rare for the British East India Company to really intervene in anything. That's why I don't worry when I see them pop up like that. I just need to wait for my ships to finish, or maybe I could probably just attack with 4 right now and start whittling them down. In fact, you know what? I'm going to do that. Who knows? Maybe I'll even win. Probably not, but the goal here isn't to win, it's to whittle them down and use my my huge amount of numbers to just weaken them to the point where I can beat them eventually. It is another form of cheese, believe it or not. I call it attrition cheese, or boat-trition cheese. It is very effective, too. Nope, I don't even need to boat-trition. They lose no matter what because they just have no defense. Because we are line infantry and they are irregular, and irregular sucks. Just like that. Gold, and lots of it. 3,000 in fact, 4,000 almost. That's pretty decent. That's going to boost us up quite nicely, and now we can start fixing our economy a little bit. First thing first, we're probably going to have to reduce the wages. Obviously, that is definitely something that's going to have to happen. Let's see if we can... nope, we can't shrink it down any further. Unfortunate, but we are going to be taking a small hit until we can fix our bureaucracy, because, oh my god, that bureaucracy is terrifying. And it's mostly because of the qualifications issues that we have. Oh my goodness, the qualifications are so bad. We need to do something about that, but unfortunately, we only just got religious schools. Only just got it, and it's only a 10% rate now, and oof, 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 big oof. For now, we're just going to have to focus on where we have some qualifications and get those government admins up. In fact, can we swap off the production method and see if we can get a little extra? Yeah, just a tiny bit. Not a lot. It keeps us from going too much in debt, at least. And maybe we should probably start doing some consumption taxes to make up the difference, just to keep us from... Oh, we can't even do anymore. Too bad. I've already done max. Oof, okay. Well, we're just going to have to be patient and wait for the bureaucracy to fix itself. And once the bureaucracy fixes itself, we should be back in the positive by about 3,000 bucks, even with our very high taxes. And oh my god, we are leveraging to the bone here. But that's the cost of a fast expansion. Conquest costs money. You gotta have money to conquer. Why do you think we go for gold states so much? Because money, money, money. You need money to conquer quickly. And conquering quickly leads to bigger gains later on, because you'll have more population, more resources, and more places to build, which is also a very helpful thing. If you only have like one state to build in, you'll run into issues, particularly with the population going back and forth between different buildings, and that's no bueno, especially if you run into like wage issues, and wage issues happen on like your steel mills. Oof, that can destroy your economy. And subsidizing isn't much better because it'll cost you an arm and a leg. Anyhow, what shall I do now? I don't even know anymore. Persia, I think you might be suicidal. I don't know why you keep attacking me. I know you think you're gonna win, but I have friends, man. I don't need to fight you by myself. I always, always, always have a friend on my side. And you do not. And look, I got friends. Yeah, they are hooped. They're so hooped. Absolutely hooped. I don't, geez, do I even need to mobilize? No, I don't. You know what? I'm going to mobilize, but I'm going to do boat cheese with the mobilization. So I got, I still only got 3 boats. Okay, well, we'll do this for now. And mobilize. Are you mobilized? Can I mobilize? Oh, I gotta wait 10 more days. Because I was crazy and I demobilized like a fool. Anyhow, let's do the boat cheese now. Take the southern coast while you guys are busy up here goofing around with the French. Thank you, by the way, for doing all the fighting for me, France. It is very, very much appreciated. I do love you for it. I truly, truly do. It is super sexy when you do that. I am not lying. Now, let's do a little more boat cheese, shall we? Take Arabistan, I believe that's what it's called. Mohamara. Okay. Yes, and they only defending with 1 guy, and we should be able to beat that guy, no problemo. Just like candy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And And where are all the other troops at? Uh-oh, are we in trouble? Do I have to mobilize? Oh no, the French. What are you doing, France? I guess I have no choice but to mobilize. Well, no I don't. I just disband cheese and automatically mobilized. Ha-ha! Love the cheese! Accept the cheese. Become the cheese. Because that's what I'm all about is cheese. The cheddar, the Gouda, the Havarti, and Persia. That is it for you, my friend. Once again, we have smacked you around. Hey, end of the corn laws. Hey, not too shabby, not too shabby. I should probably start building again. Oh, should I start? What can I correct in the meantime? There's so much to do. So much to be done. Let's just wait for Persia to lose first. And yes, there we go. Done, dusted, easy peasy. I didn't get a whole lot, but I got enough to make up for the fact that Persia's really, really crazy. And I'm very happy that they were stupid enough to attack. And I got, well, one state out of it. I mean, France took everything else, but whatever. I'm okay with this. I'm not jealous at all. I'm not angry. Honestly. Maybe I should have taken Bampur, because I'm getting tired of looking at this little wart here in the middle of my country. After these messages, we'll be right back. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually flabbergasted. Persia, you're absolutely insane. You have attacked each and every single time, and you have lost each and every single time. Do I need to draw anybody in? I mean, I can. Should I wait? No, you know what? I don't want to wait. I'm just gonna kill you. I don't need to wait. I just don't need to wait. Because Britain's probably gonna want a state, and obviously Russia's gonna want a state. And I kind of want to set some war goals in the meantime. I'm going to take Mazandaran, and from there, I don't know, I'm just going to cut you up and break you apart. Maybe take Tabriz, Kurdistan, and Luristan, and you can have Fars and Urmia outside of your purview, and that'll be 0% for you, and you're going to be so weak that you're never going to attack me again. I can't believe you keep attacking me, you absolute insane. You're crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay, so I need 3, so I'm going to bring in, you're pretty good actually. Okay, so we're going to split you up, you get 1. Yeah, go to work. Oh. I thought I did, I forgot to transfer it over. I'm a genius, what can I tell you? I am the smartest guy in the world, what can I tell you, Okay, you're going there, you get to work on that, and which one's going to have more troops? Probably the south. Let's just cut them in half. To heck with it. Strategy? Who needs strategy when you got numbers? That's what the Zerg is all about at the end of the day. Oops, I got you on the wrong one. You go south. And... No, do I want line infantry here? I think you're probably going to be defensive, so maybe we should stick with mobile or line. I'm probably going to say line. I don't know. Yeah, we're going to stick with line. And done for you. You can have some line. And done. Perfect. Now, get our lovely little fleet up here because we're going to be doing some boat cheese with our 1 troop guy here. And these guys should be able to hold off. I'm thinking you're going to have to be in adamant defense. It's for you. You can probably take the northern provinces. Nope. We'll see in a sec, actually. We'll see in a sec. Depends. And what should I set for my my goals? I'm going to go, no, we don't want Fars. We don't want Iraqi Ajami. We want Tabriz. We want Kurdistan. And we want Luristan. And should we force one? I'm thinking we force one. Yeah, because I don't want them to give up. Actually, they're confident. I don't think they're stupid. They're not going to give up. Let's take some more reps. They actually think they're going to win this fight. The crazy, crazy boys. What can I tell you? I really do wish I would have saved a few of my war goals to go after Russia so I could have gotten my recognition super duper early. I am regretting that. That is a big regret, but at least we won this war quite handedly. Kabul is no more. Russia is a bore. Can I get a peace treaty with you yet? No, I guess I'm going to have to sit here and goof around for a bit. Or should I send a troop over and just start taking your eastern side? I could probably do that right now. just upgrade these guys real quick and maybe put somebody in here, and then we could just mobilize and send the troops in. What's that called again? Kamchatka. We're gonna go over to Kamchatka, and that should hopefully get Russia to give up. I do not want to fight this war anymore. There's nothing for me to gain. There's only something for them to gain, and no, I'm not going to become their protectorate. That will not be happening. Oh my, I'm still regretting this opportunity that I just wasted. The fact that I smacked Russia down so easily, despite the fact that they are in fact kind of bigger than I am, but you know what? I got friends. That's what friends are for. That's what Britain's for. Thank you, Britain, by the way. You've been a very good friend this gameplay. Oh no, my fleet got smacked. Oh well, can I end this anyways? Yes, I can. Good. That was a heck of a war, but look at that. We got everything here done and dusted, and ooh, I don't really care about either of you guys, so I'll not deal with that. Oh, you want a grain import? Let's bring in a grain import then, temporarily. Ooh, Ching. We'll do Russia. Let's be friendly with Russia again. And what kind of, no authoritarians. We're not doing that this run. We will, however, take the free legitimacy. Now comes the big moment. We're forming Afghanistan. No, we are not. We still have to take out Kafiristan. What? Okay, well, let's go after Kafiristan. Anybody going to join in? Russia might. Uh-oh, I might use that for recognition at that point. Can I go after Persia? No, not yet. Anybody else capable of being attacked? I mean, I could go overseas and maybe go for Chile and Argentina, sorry. But I don't really want to. I don't want to go for Ethiopia this playthrough. I don't care that much about multiculturalism this run. I probably will go for multiculturalism this run. I'm going to get it anyways just because of all the Persians in our world. But there's not really any immediate need to attack at the moment. I guess I'm just going to focus on building. Can I balance that lovely budget of mine now? No, I cannot. We're going to have to be very, very careful with what we build. We're going to have to build one thing at a time. And damn, our reserves are getting smacked around, and we are still maxed out on too many things. We're going to have to bring in some more of our authority and use it to make some money, because we need that money. There we go. We're somewhat balanced. We're not perfectly balanced, but we're somewhat balanced. That'll work for now. What can I bring in? Can I incorporate? Yes, I can, I believe. Kabulistan and Pashtunistan. Very nice. Okay, so now that we can incorporate those, that'll start giving us a little bit of taxes. I think it's only going to be 24 months for them, right? Yeah, okay. And gold depleted in Transvaal. Too bad. Unfortunate. We'll, let's just build it now, shall we? Ooh, 10. Jeez, that one really hurt. Oh well. I mean, live and learn. I don't want to build it right now because I'm only going to build one at a time. We're going to have to take it very, very cautiously because we just don't have the gold reserves to keep this going forever, and I will eventually need to reduce the taxation. And this is starting to get a little costly on my end. Yes, just a tiny bit on the costly side. For now, we're just going to be very careful. Every time we get to the point where we're about to do credit, we're just going to swap off. Oh, no, we got plus 30,000 just because we're not building anything. Maybe we should only build one thing at a time. Yeah, let's build a gold mine. Just one gold mine at a time. And we'll just do that very patiently until we're back in, probably in the 1 million range for gold reserves. And then we'll start building 2 or 3 at a time again and take the hits. And we'll just keep doing that until we are positive. And let's see what we can do if I remove this. Oh, it's only minus 1,000. You know what? We'll do that. We got to reduce the taxes. If we don't reduce the taxes, we won't be able to get our people buying more things. And we won't be able to balance out properly without it. Because, yeah, they're struggling a little too much here. In fact, we're going to go to medium, see if that works. It's only minus 6,000. I think I could live with that. And we're back in the positive range. That's good. Okay. We'll just, we'll be very patient with it. I know the economic side is always very, very slow going, but that's pretty much how you balance the budget when you run into problems like that. And, ooh, 150. We'll take this one's probably better, though. So we're going to go for that. And yes, we're back in the positive. Yay! It's not much, but it's something. It's not much, but it's honest work. Well, it's costing me an arm and a leg, but yeah, Kafiristan is toast. Bukhara is mine now. I probably should have went for Kokand as well, but I ran out of maneuvers. And we're back in the balance section again, although we're going to have to reduce our taxes again. Oh, it's costing me too much monies. Costing me too much monies. But there, oh, okay, never mind. We're not costing too much at all. In fact, I'm going to reduce taxes all the way down to the point where I'm only partially getting hurt here. What should I build in the meantime? I'm going to need to incorporate a lot of this, so let's incorporate at the moment. And I might need just one government admin, just in case. And I'm going to build it here in Baluchistan. And we're going to unpause. That should bring us back into the positive for our standard of living. We are taking quite a significant hit. Oof, maybe I should raise up again. Yeah, we'll do that for now. And that's good enough for now. Let's see here. Ooh, I don't want to take the authority hit, but I got no choice because I can't lose any money. I need the money right now, badly, in fact. I'm doing this with gritted teeth, I'm not going to lie. But you know what? We're finally in a position to finally form Afghanistan. Yes, sir! Which should I go for? Should I go for the infamy? I kind of don't need it, do I? Because I already got Fergana. Don't I? No, that's Kokand. Who cares about Kokand? I already got Baluchistan. I already got Pashtunistan. Tajikistan. This is just garbage. Well, you know what? I'll take the extra prestige. I'd rather have the prestige. But look at that. We're Afghanistan now, otherwise known as the Durrani Empire. Duran. And I ran so far away. Can you go away? Stupid rivalries. Oh yeah, I gotta set my rivalries now. And look at that! We are an unrecognized major power. We're still not recognized, though, which means we shouldn't be going too much in debt. I can't even fix my rivalries, which means this is going to hurt a little bit, to be honest. In fact, maybe I should go down in rank temporarily, just so I can, you know, get some rivalries down and maybe fix this infamy. That would be nice. Let's take a look at our loan modifier at the moment. No, that is garbage. Yeah, we're going to have to fix this ASAP, so... Shall we work on our subsidies? Yeah, let's go into our subsidies right now and deal with that. Go down to railways. Where's railway? Where's railway? There it is. And what do we got here? 866. Click on it. And there we go. Now it's at -3. Not too shabby. Let's do it again. -37. Good enough. And that should reduce the amount that we're spending on it by a significant amount. Yeah, it went from 800 to 200. Perfect. And we just got to keep doing that with each and every single one until we are in the, well, I'm not going to say positive, but at least not massive negatives. And we just got to keep doing that until we get some of our money back. That is the tedium of economics. I'm telling you, the tedium. I'm just, oof. It is very, very tedious. But it is worth it in the end because we need that money. We need it. I cannot deal with those level of subsidies. That's too much. Much too much. Let's do the tea. Spill the tea, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Khorasan. And 20. Let's try a little more. Whoops, see, wrong button. And nope, still -4. Let's do -42. Perfect. And that should put us 457 up. And look at that. We've already balanced out just by doing this. Crazy how effective this can be sometimes. And it's crazy how bad subsidies can get if you're not paying attention. So always, always, always do this every now and then. You don't have to do it every single chance you get, but enough. In fact, we're going to reduce the amount that you're producing because I don't want to give up more money to you for that. And there we go. We're back in the positive, and we didn't even touch anything else. In fact, we didn't even have to raise our taxes. Didn't have to implement any more of those consumption taxes. We're doing pretty good on this front. Not too shabby, right? Not too shabby at all. Persia. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Let's fix that real quickly, and we'll go for industrialists and intelligentsia. But, Persia. Persia. There is nothing left for you. You are being exterminated bit by bit, and I am all for it. I will not miss you. I'm not going to lie. And now we're going to, can I disband these guys and move them over here? Yes, I can. Perfect. How about here? Yes. And can't do it with them, though, so whatever. At least we're winning on this front now. Maybe I should split them up and start doing some boat cheese. Let's do some boat cheese, shall we? I love the boat cheese. I'm all about that boat. I'm all about that boat. I'm on a boat. Can't you see I'm on a boat? Or at least I will be. There we go. Got my boat cheese ready. Got it all together. Let's hit Aleppo. Get that boat cheese going, my boys. Do it, do it, do it. And then we can win this fight, no problem. Oh, it's a good thing we're boat cheesing because we're about to lose this war against Egypt, and I cannot have that. So what's going on here? Why are you not boat cheesing? Hurry up. Hurry up. Do it. I'm telling you. There we go. Boat cheese effective. Let's do it again. Now, who are we going to hit now? We're going to hit Palestine. That is controversial. I should not have said that, but I'm not taking it back because I don't care about politics. I'm sorry, guys. I don't. And next up, we're going to hit Sinai. Yes, oh, whoa, 70. Ooh, that, okay. We're not going to hit Sinai. We're going to cancel that one. That's, on the other side of the dang world. We're going to hit Matru and done. 10 days, much better. I'd rather 10 days than a million days at this rate. Now, are we at 100% yet? Yes, we are. We should be able to beat them. No problem now. Good, good, good. That's what I like to hear. Ooh. They pulled off a lot of troops, though. And too bad. Okay, so maybe we're just going to cancel this and help out here. We might have to. Get my conscripts back. What's going on here with those conscripts? Okay, let's disband you. What's going on here? We're navally invading with nothing. Did I just accidentally run into a new bug? Because that's hilarious if I did. I would enjoy that if I did. We'll send 10 units over. And there we go. That should cover up here. No! 116 needs to go down here. Oh, okay. 10 units was not enough. Let's, can I disband you? Yes, I can. Can I disband you? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Okay. Now we're going to move you guys back over. We'll send... No, I don't want a line infantry over here. I want skirmish. We'll send 5 over. Takes them 3 days, but whatever. It'll work. There we go. Now we're back in the positive run again. Even though we lost that fight because I was stupid. But whatever. As long as we hold here, we should be able to win this war. No problem. Just like that. Done, done, done. And look at all this land that we got for nothing. For nothing. It was effectively given to us. It was an easy, easy, easy war. I'm going to wait. I don't want to. Ooh, oh, we'll go for a career party and get that boosted up a little bit. Not bad at all. Oh my god, look at that money that we're running now. I got to start building more construction to use up some of that money. Especially since we're getting very, very close to becoming a major power or a great power. I really wish I would have taken recognition from Russia earlier. 20 years ago, we could have gone into deficit spending already, but because I was not smart, I kind of messed that one up. We're going to have to probably attack Russia again, because I don't think the Ottomans can give it to me, and I don't really want to mess with France. Spain, maybe. I really don't want to mess with Britain. Don't really want to mess with Prussia. Austria, maybe. I really, really, really don't want to mess with the USA right now. I'm thinking Russia. Probably Russia, because they got a border with me. Russia. There's a reason why I like to go for Russia when it comes to a recognition war, and that's because it's very, very easy to just take over the entire eastern seaboard of Russia, the entire portion of Siberia here. And if you force release on all of Siberia, you can get exactly what you need to win the war without having to take their capital, which they always guard. Drives me crazy, but they always guard it, and it's hard to pull them away. There's not many options to pull it away. But thankfully, you don't need to pull it away as long as you set your war goals correctly. And it looks like this run through, I definitely did. And, oh, we're going to have to reduce our taxes again. Ooh, maybe I should go back up again because we don't have the gold reserves to keep our taxes low. And, oh no, what's going on here? Are you guys losing? No! Stop losing! Do I need to bring in some conscripts to keep you up? I don't even have any conscripts to keep you afloat. Uh-oh. Don't get pushed back anymore. I need you to stay over here, Big Tungus. We need Big Tungus to hold. Hold, Big Tungus. Oh, Lordy, he coming, Big Tungus. Please, Big Tungus. Please, Big Tungus. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Do it, 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 do it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And look at that. We are recognized 50 years in. That's not the worst I've done. I've done way worse in the past. But this run, pretty happy with it. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty happy with it. Mostly because we're fairly balanced on the budget and we can start doing economic development at this point. We don't have to keep doing a bunch of million wars anymore. We just got to clean up Persia, maybe take a couple wars out of India, or maybe just Khalsa, Raj'd, and Jammu, and Chitral, and Sindh. Because I don't think the major powers are going to be coming after me anymore. Because we are number 11, and believe it or not, we have a very, very sizable army. We are beefy boys. They are not going to be able to take us out easily anymore. We are dangerous, and that's a good thing, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not going to miss Persia. Persia, you were a bit of a hassle this run, so I'm kind of glad to watch you go away. Ooh, I just got human rights, which I grab. Is there anything good? Anything good? Doesn't look like there's anything good going on here. I would like compulsory primary school, but I guess I can't get it yet. How about proportional taxation? Can I get some money off of that? Yes, I can, actually. That's not too bad. Go for universal suffrage, and I'm going to probably aim for, swap off to public schools. I might do that instead. Or healthcare. Healthcare is nice. Let's go healthcare. See if I can get a couple lucky runs and not have to cancel right away. That would be lovely. I would be very happy with that. Now, what kind of technology should I be going for? I'm thinking mutual funds. I would like mutual funds right now. I would really like a little bit extra cash. And I should stop being lazy and do some more building. We got to get those construction numbers up. We're only at 400 at 1890. That's kind of sad. But that's okay because, when it comes to war, we are very, very good. We are smacking Egypt around. We're going to take a big old chunk of land again. Which ones I even take? I don't even remember. Palestine, Syria, Transjordan, and yeah, I'm not giving it up. I want it all. You're going to give me the entire Levant. We are going to be the controllers of the Levant from now on. We are better at this than you guys are. That's all there is to it. So deal with it. And if you can't deal with it, we don't care. Because we got the power and you do not. We got the power. Bum, 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 bum. Done. Get those out of the way. I'll fix them later. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal. I just won't do it on camera. Bore the heck out of you guys. Watch me do trade routes all day, every day. No, we'll do that for streams. Everybody likes watching that on streams, right? Unfortunately, you can't really edit anything on stream. Ooh, I should fix my construction in the meantime. What should I be building? I'm thinking grain. Get that standard of living up. Maybe iron. I'm thinking iron. Ooh, gold. I love gold. Where should I put the gold? Get that gold going. Oh boy. How about some iron in the meantime? Ooh, that was a little bit of slowdown. I'm not too keen on that. Iraqi Ajami, Kabulistan, Urmia, Baluchistan. We don't have a whole lot of infrastructure. That is also something we're going to have to eventually face. Yeesh, there's just so many things to fix for this playthrough. Afghanistan has lots and lots of problems you got to work around, not gonna lie. And thankfully, qualifications is no longer a major issue for us anymore, just because we got such a high literacy rate now. Ooh, I guess we'll do mortality. Not too big a fan of the other one, so we'll just do mortality. Can this war end already? Egypt, why are you taking so long? Give up. You lose. Oh. There. Thank you. Appreciate it. Look at this beautiful, beautiful country that we have here. Beautiful, isn't it? It's starting to come together. I don't even think I need to take on Oman. I will eventually have to go after Baluchistan, though, because that is, I think, necessary for me to get the achievement. Don't quote me on that, though. I'm not entirely certain about it, but I will eventually go for it. But probably after I break free from Britain, they'll probably kick me out of the block eventually. I mean, almost every game now that I joined the British bloc, they kick me out sometime around 1900. So once they kick me out of the bloc, at least I'll keep the alliance if they kick me out of the bloc. But once they kick me out of the bloc, I'll make my own bloc, and then I'll just go for the achievement. Well, I should be thanking Khalsa for being an absolute pushover. I'm very happy that they are. And I lost another one, dang it. Can you hurry up and give me the legislation failure already so I can fix that? Good, thank you very much. However, with Khalsa, the reason why we're attacking them is because we're running into population issues. We are we're not able to grow as fast as we would like to because of our population issues, especially since we are now doing deficit spending full time because we are a major power. And take a look at these loan modifiers that we got going on here. They're not amazing, but they're good enough for me to do deficit spending without having to care too much about it. I probably could fix it by going with the petit bourgeoisie, but I'm not going to bother with them. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just grab as much population as I can. And I'm not attacking Qing this playthrough. Qing is going to become my friend this entire playthrough. Instead, I'm thinking about going after India. I mean, once Britain is no longer useful to me, we're going to go after India. And dang it, I'm going to have to fix this somehow. How am I going to fix this? Nope, I guess we got to swap off. Or we got an election coming? No, we do not. I have no choice but to swap off. Damn. That's not pretty. I don't like that at all. Oh well, but take a look at that. We now have 41 million population. That's going to definitely help out. We're going to have to do some bureaucracy foo here, however, because we don't have enough to incorporate everybody. So we're just going to do Punjab for now. And probably build some lovely government admins in Punjab to make up for the deficit. And I think they have a massive deficit when it comes to taxation capacity. Oh, no, that's Pashtunistan. This is... And they don't have infrastructure either. I guess I got to build some railways while I'm at it. But dang, what the hell, man? Minus 80%. It's like I took over a place at Qing. These ones aren't so bad. Maybe I should have done them first. Oh, well. I'm not going to worry about it. How about you? You got, you're too high. This one's relatively close. I'll take the minor hit. And then, oh, and they got infrastructure issues too. Of course they do. Dang, the AI is not good at handling their business at all, are they? Anyhow, doing that will get me back in the, well, we don't really care about the positive. We just want to stay in the white at this point. If the balance turns red, we're in trouble. But if it stays in the white, we can keep it within our growth rate. And just by doing that, we are going to get a huge bonus. Because don't forget, you get a 25% bonus from laissez-faire on your interest for the money that goes into the investment pool. Because it shows it right here under laissez-faire. It says plus 25% investment pool contribution efficiency. That is pretty much just free money just by putting money into the interest pool. And you can actually make it even better by becoming very close with the industrialists. I'm not very close with them right now, but we will be eventually because it's inevitable with the amount of laws that we're passing that really do favor them. They will eventually start loving us again. It's just we got a bunch of time modifiers and a couple of the issues regarding authority. But we will be able to fix that very shortly. And once we do, then we'll get another 20%, so it'll be plus 45%. So what, 10,000 becomes 14,500. It doesn't sound like much, but every little bit counts at the end of the day, and we want more investment than less. And once we start really going into debt, like once we hit like the 60 million range, that interest will go up even further, and that's kind of what we want, to believe it or not. We do want debt spending. Debt spending is very good.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Every now and then you just get so insanely lucky in a game. This is probably the luckiest I've been in a very long time. India broke apart from Britain, which means I don't have to attack Britain to take over India, which is kind of what I was going to do. I was thinking about doing it right about now, especially since I think they're about to kick me out of the block because I'm getting too close to them on prestige. So, I mean, once they kick me out of the block, I was going to attack them, but I don't need to anymore because India broke apart on their own, and only Bengal counts as a recognized power. All of these tiny little countries here are unrecognized, which means I don't have to spend much infamy conquering them at all. This is literally what I'm going to call the India cleanup wars, because look how dirty this is. Look how much border gore there is. We're going to clean this up. We're just going to come in, take over all of these tiny little countries bit by bit by bit. Maybe go for Chitral, maybe clean up Bukhara, get rid of Khiva, get rid of Kokand. And we're just going to turn this border gore into beautiful. That's the end game goal at this point. Again, people, they like to complain that I like to do a lot of cheese, and I like to make a lot of border gore like I did up here. And obviously get Brunei, get Transvaal, Orania, and all that other goofy stuff. Sometimes Ethiopia. and make a bunch of border gore, but this time we're going to clean up the border gore. We're going to make India beautiful again. That's all there is to it. That's the end game goal now. We're just going to take over all of India. We're probably not going to go after Bengal anytime soon because they they will cost us a ridiculous amount on infamy. Like, take a look at this. 30 here as opposed to 1.9. Obviously, we're going to go for the easy ones, the cheap ones, the best ones, because, yeah, that's effectively what it is. It's no cost at all. And we're just going to keep doing that until we clean up everything. And look at the amount of population that we're going to get every single time that this happens. This is such a beautiful outcome for us. I don't think this can get any better. Let's go for hand crank and military statistics. Heck yes. We're getting very, very powerful when we're doing this. And we're just going to yeah. You know what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until once the war starts, we're going to start a new war and just keep doing that until we clean up everything here. Bit by bit by bit. That's all that we're going to be doing because they can't defend against us and they have no alliances. They're too fresh. They're brand new baby countries. No great powers care about them, and without any great powers to care about them, I don't care about them. So we're just going to eat them. That's all there is to it. And it is hilarious. Hilarious. I'm enjoying it. I'm not going to lie. And there we go. Now we can attack Bikner. Done, done, done. And I'll split you in half as well. There's no point in sending our entire army out there. And done. Now that one's going to disappear as well. And then we'll go after Marwar once this war starts. And then we'll just keep doing that until everything disappears. And oh my, we're going to grow so much because of this. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that wasn't much population for that one, but that's okay. Yeah, how much was what? That was only 90,000 population. This one's only what? Oh, I want to see. Let me see. Get out of the way. That's 600,000, but again, it will add up. It's going to. That one's 900,000. We're just going to keep doing it until it's all clean. Simple. That's why it's called a cleanup war. I don't know. There are times where I truly do feel lucky. I got a lovely coup going on here from the intelligentsia, and they want to turn me into a presidential republic, which is something I was intending on doing after I got commercial agriculture anyways. So, yeah, I'd rather be a presidential republic. I don't really like the parliamentary republic, both in real life and in game. I just don't think it's effective. I think it's very easy to goof up. Whereas with the presidential republic, it is so much sexier. You got all that lovely authority to make up for the lack of legitimacy based on votes. And I don't really care too much about the ideological incompatibility because I typically only keep the same groups in anyways, which is usually industrialists, intelligentsia, and trade unions. And they're relatively close except for industrialists and trade unions, but once the trade unions become really powerful, I just take the industrialists out. So it's not something you have to worry about too much. That's why I like the presidential republic. Just because of that extra authority. I love the authority. I need the authority. Give me that lovely authority. And for now, ooh, that kind of hurts, I'm not going to lie. I'm not too fond of that one. What's going on up here? And what are you doing? Oh no. Oh no. You're chunking Kokand, are ya? Should I get involved? I'm thinking about it. It looks like somebody else is going to join in anyways, because, yeah, you're with Qing, aren't you? Russia might lose this war. They're not very strong anymore. Never mind. They're very powerful, and Qing is not. And the only one who could probably beat them is me or Germany. So, I thought I weakened Russia quite handedly, but I guess I didn't do... What is going on here? What kind of revolution is this? The hell? It's like the demarcation line in North Korea and South Korea. What the flip? And what's going on over here? Oh my god, this game is going crazy. And United States, they actually they protectorated or puppeted the CSA. Oh my goodness, this game is wild. This has been a wild game. I've just been living in my own little area doing cleanup wars. I mean, that's it. I should probably keep going back to the cleanup wars. Maybe I should go after Baroda next, or nah, I'm not going to pronounce that because I don't want to get canceled from YouTube. All right, very, very shortly that coup is going to succeed, and our flag should change. It did. We are now the OG Afghanistan. Love it. Oh, well, we're oligarchy, but that's okay. We can fix that very quickly by swapping off. We have so much bonuses for voting now that I don't even care that I'm oligarchy, because look at this. We got 80% for universal suffrage. Or maybe not actually 80%. I think I got a bunch of bonuses. Yeah. So 50% for universal suffrage. That's still pretty dang good. So yeah, we'll swap off to universal suffrage after we're done with commercialized agriculture. Shouldn't take us too long. In the meantime, we should probably do some building. We're only at 1,000 and we're already at 1910. I've been very lazy with building this run. I'm not going to lie. This has been a war playthrough more than anything. In fact, you know what? Should we do cleanup on India or should we go after Ottomans? I might have to flip a coin. I think I'll flip a coin on this one. Ah, poor Ottomans. Don't you just love it when your life hangs on the balance of a coin flip? Doesn't it feel like Two-Face from Batman at that point? Where I'm just like, whether you live or die depends on the coin flip. Or the, what's his name from No Country for Old Men? The serial killer. He did the coin flip too, yeah. That's pretty much what I just did. And I decided, you know what? Who am I going to attack, Bengal or Ottomans? And obviously we went for Ottomans. But, yeah. Did a little bit of damage over the India anyways, but ooh, poor Ottomans, look at that. They are a joke now. Even if a great power joins them, I'm not even worried about them. And look at the amount of money that we got going on here. Which one should I take? I'm thinking. What do I got? Anything good? Birth rate's good. Migration's okay. Ooh, construction. I want construction. Give me that construction. And should we attack Bengal next? I'm thinking about it. It doesn't ride on a coin flip anymore. They're just an easy target. Or should we go for the cheap ones first? I mean, we got infamy, so we could probably just go for Bengal. Don't know which one I should take. And yeah. Did Russia lose that war? I think Russia lost that war and I wasn't even looking. Who they fight against? I know Qing joined, but I don't know who else joined because Qing could not beat Russia. Or maybe they can. Oh my gosh. Russia, what's going on, my boy? Are you okay? Should I attack you? I'm thinking about it. I really am. Nah, what can I say? I definitely want India. And probably going to take me 3 or 4 wars to take over completely for Bengal. So obviously I had better deal with this now as early as possible because I do want all of India. Maybe I should just protectorate Bengal and say that I conquered them at that point because I might not have enough time to completely conquer all of India. Yeah, that I want the thumbnail though. That's kind of why I want to take over India so I could have that lovely, sexy thumbnail. But I got a lot of cleanup to do, and Bengal is very, very costly, and they have a lot of states that are split up, but it's still going to cost me an arm and a leg just to take each and every one of them, and I just don't have the infamy or diplomatic maneuvers to do so on a regular basis. But if we keep attacking them, maybe one more war with them will drop them from a great power to a minor power. And if that happens, then we could just protectorate them. And then we could say, oh, all of this belongs to us. Haha. Maybe I should do the same with no, Tibet's part of Bengal. But I guess we should go for Nepal, Bhutan. Technically, they're not part of Great Qing, so I'm not attacking Qing this playthrough. I promise. No, we're going for Ottomans and India. Something different. Something unique. Something pretty. Right? Right. And Russia's still getting their ass handed to them. This war has been going on for quite a while now, and I don't think it's going to end anytime soon because they got nothing to fight with, and I'm really tempted to go after them, but I don't really want to waste my infamy on them, and there's nothing I want from them, to be honest. I mean, if I really wanted the gold, I'd just go after the Far East or Yakutia or Tungus doesn't have anything, but Buryatia. Yeah, I'm sure I could, but who needs it at this point? We're economically strong enough that we don't need the gold anymore. It's nice to have, mind you, but we don't need it. I think what I'll do in the meantime is I'll probably focus on cleanup here and go after the Ottomans or Armenia. Armenia formed. How the heck did that happen? I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, and they got a revolt over here too, so we might even get another formation here because they can't reach them. Huh. This has been an interesting playthrough. Should I... Oh, no, I don't want to grant independence. I wanted to take away your autonomy and turn you into a lovely, lovely puppet. 1.8 infamy. I guess I can do that. We'll see. I'm thinking... Let's take a look over here. Muar. How much you cost? 4.1, and I got 18 to play with. I'm going to have to do a little bit of math, methinks. I kind of think I have to attack Russia just so I can finish up Turkmenia, but it's not that important, to be honest. I don't care that much about that for the thumbnail. No, I want India for the thumbnail. Okay, so not much for... Oh, wonderful, Britain. You suck. You suck, Britain. You suck. Look at that. I'm getting too close. That's what it is. They know I'm going to take over if they let me stay in. Because look how close I am prestige-wise. But Britain's like, nah, we're not having it. You don't get to take over our block. Get the heck out. Britain, you suck. Now I got to make my own. What am I even going to make? It's not even anything I want to make. I can't even go for vassalization. I don't even have that many subjects anyways. So maybe we'll just go trade league. At least with trade league, I can go for internal trade, and then I get the free tariffs. Not to mention a little bit extra infrastructure, which is always nice. Get a little bit of the convoy cost reduction. That's always good too. Not to mention the company throughput bonus is always good. Okay, we're gonna go for a trade league. Let's go for internal trade because I don't particularly like external trade that much. Done. Now we have our own block. Yay! Stupid Britain. They only left us with 20 years to fix it up too. Dang it. That's a rough one, but you know what? I don't really need the block for this playthrough because we're all militarized anyways. No, what I'd like to do, however, is I'd like to clean up here on India. We just gotta wait for the war in Bukhara to end. Shouldn't take too long. However, they got nobody joining on their side, and we got so many troops in comparison to them. Let's swap over to attack now. Hell, we'll even raise our conscripts and just swarm them. Heck, we'll even bring in our other troops because despite my best efforts to deficit spend, the stupid investment pool keeps buying all these dang buildings off of me, and I just can't keep up. It just can't keep up. School William, I can't keep up. Sea lane strategies, huh? Okay, well, we're 84, so this should be a fast war. And Russia is still suffering. Why, Russia? What is wrong with you? Are you okay, Russia? Are you okay? Are you ever going to be okay? It's just been non-stop for you. I mean, I'm loving it because you're not coming after me as a result of this, but are you okay, Russia? Are you ever going to be okay? Is this your life now? Is this what you're going to be for the rest of existence? Because I feel bad for you. I really do. No, I don't feel bad for you at all, actually. I'm kind of glad that you're suffering because then you're nice and weak. Oh, they got allies going on here. Okay, well, maybe I can be drawn into multiple wars at once instead of having to kill them off one at a time. But I am going to have to start coming after these guys bit by a very small bit. And there we go. Bukhara gave up, and Kokand's about to give up, and that should be it. I think I take that from Russia, don't I? Yeah, I do, don't I? Yeah, just like that. Now it's all mine. Now, we might have to eventually attack Russia now, because otherwise it's going to make that very, very ugly, and I don't like ugly. Ugly is bad. We should probably go after Khiva again, go for Russia, go for Armenia, go for Ottomans, clean up India. India especially needs a cleanup. Oh my gosh, what a mess. What a mess. The Brits came in, they made a mess of things, and then they left it like a house party. Jesus, Murphy. Oh my god, and I got my budget balanced. What's going on here? I didn't want it balanced. I want a deficit spend. I'm too rich. I gotta start spending more on construction now. Okay, well, so much for Bengal. They didn't really put up much of a fight. We are at a point where I'm starting to wonder if there is even a purpose to me even continuing on in this game. I think I'm just going to go for the achievement and call it quits, guys. I'm sorry. I would like to take over India, but this is going to take forever, and I do not have that kind of time to play this game, unfortunately. I'll do a little bit of cleanup to make it a little more nicer to looking, but Jesus, Murphy. I can't believe how many hours I've already sunk into this one game. This is getting absolutely... a little on the painful side, and I still haven't even reached the 1 billion mark. Damn, I might not even make it in this run. Oh well, oh well. I mean, that's just how it goes sometimes. Sometimes your runs are just so golden that everything just works out, and I don't know. I don't really want to deal with all of this cleanup. I don't want to go over infamy. I don't want to deal with cutdown wars. Oh no, this is one of those games where I'm like, do I go for the epic thumbnail or do I just want it over with? I might flip a coin and I might let you know very, very shortly. Ooh, I better start building. I am running out of things to build at this point as well. I don't have arc welding, which is usually really great for building because then you can just keep building power plants endlessly to maintain the new construction sectors. But dang, I didn't really beeline for it this time, and I'm only just now getting trench works. Oof, 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 oof. Getting on the rough side, I'm not gonna lie. And I do have good technology innovation cap. It's just doesn't feel like it's enough, unfortunately. Oh well, we'll just keep building up as we go along, see what we can get done. Oh, hell, nice. Automatic machine guns. Let's put those on our guys right now. No point in waiting. Get that done. Done. And done. And whew, now we got some, a little bit of firepower. Let's disband these. Get these out of the way. You two. You don't need you there. Done. Perfect. Okay, we're off to a bang-up start for the last 10, 15 years, we'll say. Yeah. Who should I go for next? Maybe England and Russia. I'm thinking I want to get the Ottomans here because I've got to get Oman here for the achievement. I just need this one little sliver of land, and it's actually harder to get than you think because every time I attack Oman, they always go into a socialist revolt, and I can't take every land. Like I even puppeted them earlier, and no, they revolted and they ended up the Ottoman puppet, and shoot, I have no idea at this point. Oman is just super bugged. I'm sorry, that's all. What else is there to say at this point? It's just bugged. Oh boy. Well, hopefully this game is going to be over relatively shortly. I am fading so hard right now. I actually feel myself kind of slowly nodding off as I'm playing. Hopefully I can finish this up beforehand, but my goodness. Hey, the Ottomans finally gave up, and another socialist revolt. I hate Oman so much. What a broken country, my boy. I'm going to have to take this over by force. I have to make like a return state. But, oh, and Britain gave up, and look at what I did to Britain. Oh boy, that's always nice. Well, they went from 300 to 160. That's not too bad. We broke them down quite significantly, and yeah, we're still doing pretty decent on this front. All I need now is this one little sliver of land, and maybe I'll get rid of this right here. I want to get rid of that. Maybe get what's it called? Chromsia. Get that so I can Chorosmia. Okay. Yeah, you could tell I'm starting to get a little tired. A little on the wee side, but that's okay. We're almost done. It's just a little longer. Oh, I can taste it. It's getting so close. I'm pretty impressed at the kind of damage I did to Russia. I'm not going to lie. This is, we've won on every single front, and we're doing like a weird little beeline through here. We're not spreading it around like we normally do. That's kind of interesting. You rarely see it like this, to be honest. The only problem is these stupid fronts keep breaking out, and I don't like them because they keep making it a little hard to defend against. Yeah, hopefully that becomes the end of it for me because I'm not doing any more war this playthrough. I know it's still ugly. Maybe I'll force Tibet into becoming like a puppet, and I'll take over Nepal and the other ones here. I'm sorry, I've got no energy left. Let's colonize Karasmia and be done with it, and that'll be the thumbnail. We'll take Tibet, Nepal, maybe a little bit of Bengal if I get a chance. Beyond that, though, let's just build up and call it quits. This one dragged on quite a while. I'm not going to lie. And it has been way, way, way too busy. But I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves anyhow. I just need the achievement now, don't I? Okay, let's work towards the achievement, shall we? Get that done and dusted.
That's better.
Oh boy, thank goodness it is finally over. Oh boy, I really, really did enjoy this game for the first 80 years, but those final 20 years were painful. That's one of the main issues with Victoria 3 is the end game sometimes. Just dealing with those last 20, 30 years, especially if you don't have full technology going on your side. I mean, building becomes a slog because you can't deal with like the power plants to make up for all of it. And getting your standard of living up is a bit of a slog. Getting enough population's a slog. Getting over 1 billion GDP is a slog. Everything's just a slog at the end game sometimes. This was not a particularly fun endgame, I'm not going to lie, but I'm glad I got that achievement before I called it quits on this run. I did kind of want to take India. If I had the time in real life, I definitely would have made the play for it. I just didn't want to add 5 hours onto my gameplay when I literally have 0 hours to play this game, unfortunately. So now that we're finally caught up, now that this is finally done, I hope the video was at least enjoyable for you guys. That's all I can really say. I'll make it up to you on the next one, hopefully. I think we got Big Tungus coming in, so this lovely little place right here, we're going to release that and see what we can do with Big Tungus. That should be a fun one. Anyhow, guys, let's take a look at what we got going on here. We got, 74% literacy? That's not amazing, but again, when you keep conquering all of these very low literacy places, it just kind of keeps it down. We managed to get our standard of living relatively high, and we have a very high population, not gonna lie. Unfortunately, our society is not fully covered. We still got about 11 million people who are second class. Our culture, Hindustani, is pretty high. It's not even our primary. We're Pashtuni, and woof, we're like number 4. Dang, that's a lot of conquests that we did there. Even Sunni's not number 1 for our country. Dang, okay, that's a rough one. Let's see, let's take a look at these crazy ass charts. Oh my gosh, this is unrealistic. I don't even know what to say, guys. This is something that needs to be changed for the next patch. I really hope they do it. That might be part of the reason why I consider the last 20 years so much of a slog, is because of how slow everything gets. Just because, I mean, like, this is ridiculous, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Let's take a look at our laws. I didn't really get everything done that I wanted to. I never got around to dealing with feminism. I tried for women's suffrage a couple times, but it almost caused a couple riots or revolutions. Never really did get finished with home affairs. Too bad. No, this was a rough ending, mostly because I got kicked out of the British bloc, and yeah, I had to effectively restart from scratch at that point. And by then it was already too late. I didn't even bother going for like Argentina and Chile at that point, or wasn't even trying to make a bunch of protectorates to make up for it, so it just wasn't worth it at the end. Anyhow, guys, I hope that's everything. I hope there's nothing else you need to see, because I have no idea. Oh, I can actually get a positive amount. I did get arc welding eventually at the very end, but literally like 1 month before the game was over, so there's no point to even bother swapping over. Yeah. Thank you for watching, guys. Hail Hydra Cat.